Who's it gonna be?
There he is! Mr. Monday Night!
Yeah, only the hottest free agent in professional wrestling! RVD off the top with the kick! Right at the bell! Texting down! Rolling Thunder! Cover one!
He's got him!
Two!
He's got him!
He beats Stein!
He's your winner from Good God Almighty! Only RVD can explode on the scene like that!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to witness a very special moment in wrestling history. This is Michael Francis Foley, called by Jeff Jarrett the greatest acquisition in the 6 years of this company's existence. He now has officially joined the TNA family. Whether you first knew him as Cactus Jack, Mankind, Dude Love, or Mick Foley, you knew you would always remember, you would always connect with this industry's most unforgettable character. You might label him a pro wrestler, but you can't just limit that. A multi-time best-selling author, an actor, the subject of a noted documentary, most recently, a wrestling commentator. And now, it's time to find out what issues Mick Foley will address on Impact.
Yeah, what the hell? That's Tommy Dreamer. That's the indicator of violence.
Do you know about this, Taz?
I have no clue. What the hell is Dreamer doing here?
Jesse charged in at Brother Ray. Oh, senton splash off the ropes. Doesn't connect. There's the spear. Cover, two. He did it. Got him. The winner of the match, Jesse Nia.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that's a huge upset. Not only that, the shocking arrival of that man, Tommy Dreamer. Kind of that distraction. What Brother Ray by surprise got him off his game, Mike.
Wait a minute. What's that? What's going on?
I hear the music.
What's going on?
You hear the music.
Who can it be? Oh, listen to the crowd! It's Steve 3D! Brother Ray! Brother Devon! Steve 3D! And they come right! It's Steve!
Brother Ray, Brother Devon have hit the ring, and then Team 3D is cleaning house on Channel and AMW. 3D, and here comes big sexy Kevin Nash. Nowhere to run, Jarrett, nowhere to hide.
Oh, did you see Brother Ray? Did Jarrett down, sets him up for Devon. Lands him, and here comes Nash into the ring.
Can you say it? Let's say it all along. Here comes the jackknife.
Go home, and he hits it, and Jarrett's laid out. As you see Nash and Team 3D standing tall.
You gotta throw this match out. They're gonna try and put Brother Devon through the table.
Wait a minute, there he is. There he is, the other member.
It's 3D's brother. It's the run of the 3D ladder. You ready for an acid drop?
He hits it. Unbelievable. Listen to this crowd. They get to see these guys reunited. They love it. They love it. All the members of Team 3D.
How about that? Team 3D came prepared to impact, and there goes A1 through the table.
There he is. What a shot through the table. 3D has a whole new meaning right now. And you see all three of them.
Right, all three members of Team 3D. Yeah, they're gonna face Team Canada. You can't miss it. Lockdown, April 23rd. Let's check out Global Impact. Wow.
Anybody in this arena that would like to take a ride in the fast lane to hell and back?
Whoa, that's a double-edged sword.
Now,
Everybody wants
do
a title
we
shot.
have
but
any
what
takers?
the hell now? What is this? The lights completely out here.
We
in the
can't
building.
see anything.
Yeah, it's total blackout.
It'd be great to get a title shot, obviously, but you have to face Malice to go through it.
Who would be crazy enough to do
The only
something
two
like
guys,
that?
the only two
I
guys I know of just.
Oh my God!
Boom! Suicidal! Homicidal! Genocidal! Sabu! Where did he go? Sabu!
Sabu was scheduled to compete later tonight, but not in this ladder match. Not against Malice. Not for a shot at the world's title, but he's in there and the match is on.
Sabu has now catapulted himself into a shot for Ken Shamrock's World Championship if he can get through Malice. If he can get through Malice.
Sensational DDT then follows up by springing back.
Wait a minute! There he is! With a Singapore gang! It's Sandman! Sandman! And he is tearing in to the Harris brothers! Look at this! I don't believe it! Sandman! J.J. Dillon had a surprise, all right! He had one up his sleeve as Russo looked on in total amazement! Sandman just hit the ring and absolutely destroyed him! And here comes the beer can!
Sandman hit the ring, and he just nailed the Harris brothers with the Singapore King. And there is the celebration by Sandman. Wow! What a shocker!
I'll tell you what timing! I was sitting there almost even agreeing with Vince going,
Fans firmly in their support. What's going on here? The lights out of the TNA.
no!
Saturn! Perry Saturn!
Look at the crowd go crazy!
Welcome to NWA TNA. Perry Saturn. Get him T-bone suplex for the Harris brothers. Tossing him around the globe. There he goes.
Out of the ring! Mike, I think we know who the four will be later tonight!
What a first impression! Perry Saturn and the Sandman to join the disciples of the new church. Sadistic madness, that's gonna be sick.
Oh man! Unbelievable! In the main event, Perry Saturn has arrived to NWA TNA! And could you imagine a more perfect fit to the disciples of the
Right, we saw earlier where the disciples of the new church offered their help. It was declined by Perry Saturn and Sandman. Championship Wrestling.
Do you feel like you're going back in time, Mike?
You know, he talked about going to extreme and manipulating and altering. He did go into his backyard. That's Mike Awesome.
Unbelievable!
The former multi-time ECW World's Heavyweight Champion, Mike Awesome, 6'5", 290 pounds. And he's the newest member of the Disciples of the New Church.
I'll tell you what, standing side by side, Awesome almost dwarfed Saturn. But we saw what Saturn did to Mike Barton. And he was slightly bigger than Saturn was last week. Can Saturn do it to Mike Awesome tonight, Mike?
Mike Awesome, as of late, competing for All Japan Pro Wrestling.
What's going on, Mike?
Oh my God! Just incredible! Candlestick in hand!
And he just broke it over Slash! Just incredible! And the crowd goes crazy!
Sandman and New Jack, they fortified the troops! They fortified the troops! Just incredible!
Oh, man! Can you believe that? Just incredible just came in! Took the kendo stick! Broke it right over Slash's head! Look at this!
Sandman, Saturn, New Jack, they brought in Just Incredible to counter Awesome. Wait a minute, Goldie's got Jeff Jarrett. Could have used Two Cold Scorpio during that dance-off in match number 1.
Yeah, he actually has rhythm. Well, it's great to see Too Cold in the house. Tell you what, Too Cold Scorpio, I've had the opportunity over the years to have many matches with this man. Too Cold was nice enough years back to even break my neck.
That's right, tag team matchup. It was Too Cold Scorpio and Dean Malenko with the stuffed pile driver on you. Who was your tag team partner?
Well, the late, great Eddie Guerrero was my tag team partner. As I laid on the apron, I couldn't move. Eddie continued the whole match by himself against Too Cold and Malenko. But that was then. This is now. It's great to see Scorp in the house.
Styles out of the floor. Attempt at the Raven effect is stopped and blocked.
Oh,
He caught it.
wait a minute!
Here's the pin.
Here it is!
Here's 1,
2! What in the world?
Whoa.
What?
What the Shane Douglas?
Shane Douglas!
What the hell Shane Douglas doing here?
Man alive!
Shane Douglas has just come out. He's pulled Raven out of the ring.
What is going on, Mike?
Chair shot from Douglas on Raven. And they battle to the back of the TNA Asylum. What the hell is Shane Douglas doing here?
Was it something that Jeff had planned or something? Mike, even launch here. Shane Douglas is literally taking Raven out of the building.
Your referee, senior official, John Finnegan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live from Orlando, Florida. It's Mike today, soon to be joined by my broadcast partner, Taz. We welcome you to Hardcore Justice, the last stand. For one night, the Impact Zone becomes the Extreme Zone. The legacy lives thanks to TNA President Dixie Carter's agreement with Tommy Dreamer. And here we go, Taz. 6-man tag team competition to kick things off in Hard Justice. Here comes the FBI.
FBI back in the house. Look at, looks like they dropped some weight, haven't it? Tracy Smothers still strutting around. Reno looking good. Tony Luke. Hey, my puzzles.
Remaining NWA World Heavyweight Champion and overcoming sports entertainment.
What?
What the hell?
That's Raven.
That's Raven!
That's Raven.
Attacking Jared!
What is going on?
Everyone's
What
stunned!
is going on?
He hits the even flow DDT!
And he's flying out of the ring.
He's got the belt!
He's taking the
He's
belt.
got the belt! Raven's got the NWA title!
What the hell is going on? Raven Raven!
Raven of all people! Raven, he stole it, but Russo's out here. What? Was Russo motioning to Raven? Raven! 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 Russo's got the title belt!
But they didn't take the title!
Damn you, Russo!
Get ready.
Jarrett headed to the ring to confront the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion.
If you look in the ring, in the back of the ring, there he is!
It's Rhino!
I came to give you some advice. Turn around.
Oh! Gore! Gore! Rhino! I don't believe it! He sided with Jarrett! Come on!
Jarrett swerved us the whole night! My God! Jeff Jarrett is aligned with Rhino!
Yeah, he wants to inflict more damage. He wants to take that in. And remember,
What? Dr. Stevie, and I just saw his face when he went by the broadcast table. That's Stevie Richards!
well, you better believe it is.
The look on the face of Abyss reacting as he sees Stevie Richards' doctor's carbide footprint.
And I'll tell you what, it just cost him. Oh, man, was that close. Stevie Richards came out here and pulled that chair away. He was not going to let Abyss use it.
Almost the 3 count.
And oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Al Snow walking down the ramp, and you wonder what's Kurt Angle thinking here.
It's Al Snow? I mean, if you think about it, what an interesting choice that Kurt Angle made. Oh my God, I mean the history that Al Snow has with Mick Foley, former tag team champions. And think, oh my God, look at that chair. What a shot by Angle. Angle just hit Rhino with the steel chair. There's the Angle slam.
Gonna make him count 1, 2. He's got to count him out.
Here's your winner,
I'm putting everything together at this point. Think about in the Mick Foley book, he always made fun at the expense of Al Snow. Is Joe gonna tap?
This is under. Wait a minute. As Joe's fighting to tap, here we go. And there he is. Taz. And if there's one person that had the right to train him, it's the submission master himself. As you see Taz coming out. And look at Joe. He just sees it, feels it, and pops right to his feet.
Taz comes to ringside. We finally have confirmed who that mystery advisor was that's turned Samoa Joe, turned his career around as Sting gets shot off into the corner.
From parts unknown, he weighs in at 350 pounds. This is the Abyss.
6'6", 350 pounds, this monster who has been totally dominating professional wrestling in Puerto Rico. We'll give you all the details on that after JB introduces his opponent.
And his tag team partner from the Double Cross Ranch, Terry Funk!
Welcome to TNA. The list of credentials on a near 40-year professional resume, endless. Born into the business, the son of the legendary wrestler and promoter Dory Funk. His brother Dory Jr., NWA World Champ for over 4 years. Of course, Terry Funk, NWA World's Heavyweight Champion from 75 to 77. And tonight in his TNA debut, he's back. He's returning to his National Wrestling Alliance roots on. And look at Terry Funk and the Sandman take it to the Gathering.
Well, you saw the Gathering come right off the bat, which was a smart move on their part, and take it to the Sandman while his back was turned.